Hello everybody. It is Lisa Brown, Brown Eyed Girls Crafting, and let's make sure everybody can hear me. We are flying solo tonight because Jeff's laying down. Let me see if I can see on his phone. Okay, I can see that. Hey Carolyn and Sheena. Okay, let me get a glue stick out here. We're gonna need a couple glue sticks. Let me raise this up just a tad so I can see. We're gonna have to buy a new phone thing because the thing that holds the phone tight on the camera or the phone, the holder, snapped. Hey Pat. Hey Shirley. Hey Kathy and Marquita. Hey Judy. Hey Sonia. Sonia, make sure you drop your link in here. If you're another crafter, make sure you drop your link in. Hi Rita. Hey Glenda. Hey Dawn. Hey Sheena Gore. Hey Phyllis. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to take my tablecloth off of this, but here in a few weeks we're gonna be back up in my craft room and I am so excited. Hey Diana. Hey Deb. Okay, we bought these at Dollar Tree at the end of last spring and they were marked $6.99 and they were, I want to say 90% off, and we got them for 69 cents. And I want to say it was Easter time last year. And it's a cute little metal container. You know, it's got a cute little wooden knob. And we're going to wrap this knob first. The rope that I had here just a few minutes ago, and it's taken off. Here it is. We're going to use this rope right here. And I'm going to put just a little bit of hot glue on it, just to get it started. I can't take these off, they're riveted in. So we're just gonna have to make do. I don't really wanna have a metal rope. And let me cut off a piece of this because I'm gonna have to wind it round and round. And we're just gonna keep winding it and we'll glue it just ever so often. Thank you for sprinkling, Nancy. Hi, Becky. Yeah, Jeff is in there laying down. He's a little wore out today. When we went to the VA hospital in Oklahoma City, it's huge. And you would have to find the right elevator, which was always at the wrong end of the hallway, to go up to the next floor, and it really wore him out. So I'm just sitting here, I'm just gonna wrap this out because I don't really want it to have a metal look. I want it to look a little rusty, and you can see my glue strings here already. And I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of glue right there on that handle. And just keep wrapping it around. Hey. Clothes are in the dryer. And was that my mail or your mail? Okay. Yeah, I'm doing a video. I'm gonna keep wrapping this around it. And it's not gonna take a whole lot to do it. Hi, Darlene. And just another little dab. What's those saying? A little dab will do you. Brillo cream, I think. Is that what it is? I can't even see those comments right there. Hey, Candy. Hey, Tina. Hey, Coy. Let's just keep wrapping it up. And I'm gonna go right up to that handle and then stop it, then go down the other side. See, I got it all wrapped up here. And I didn't bring it with me tonight, but I've got some drop cloth at the shop that I'm gonna make a little bitty, if I need to, I may not need to, a little bitty skirt to go inside of it to hide the metal. Okay. And I'm using Gorilla Glue. Did you get them, Ed?
Yeah. I just left those other there.
Okay, I'll put them in the drawer for you. Okay. I'll look at it.
Okay.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm holding that tight right there so it'll stay. Hey, Michelle Myers. Hey, Shorty. Where did you get the bucket? I got this at Hobby Lobby last spring. Well, actually, it was probably summer when they had all the Easter stuff marked down. Okay, I'm going to cut that real close, and I'm going to put another little dab of glue there to hold that end down. I told my sister today, one of my girls said something, Emma, and I thought, oh, I need to call Philip and tell him. And I know I'm going to have moments like these that you just forget, and you're so used to telling your brothers and sisters something. Okay, holding that down, and I'm going to put just another dab down here on the end and get rid of all this metal. But I know my brother's in a better place, not worrying about this COVID and all the craziness. Hey, Susanna. Hey, Gladys. Hey, Barb. Hey, Melody. I know, Susan. It doesn't believe it's been 4 years since you lost your brother, too. Hey, Stacy. Okay. A little bit more. I've got a few little hairs hanging around right here. Put just a little bit more. I'm going to use my Cricut tool and try to... There we go. Okay. I've got one side right here wrapped. And that didn't take very much. Okay. Let's put a little bit of glue on this end. And I'm going to stick it right up on the end there. I'll try to hold it down. I sure don't want to get burned. Hey, TJ. Hey, Barb. Hey, Brandy. Okay. Put just another little dab. And let's start wrapping this around. And just keep going around. I keep twisting it up there. Hi, Sherry. Let me try to, there, now I got it. Now I feel like I'm using the right arm. Get that trash. And I just dumped that trash in my glass of tea. Figures. Who is ready for spring? I know I am ready for spring. Hey, Nancy and Roberta. Hey, Florence. I know I am ready for spring. I'm ready to see some flowers out. I'm ready to make a garden. Because this time last year I was still working at the school, and so everything always came before everything else being at work. And so this is going to be the first summer that I'm actually going to be retired. I'm still way beyond spring. I'm not going to know what to do with myself this summer, that's for sure. Hey, Janice. Yeah, I'm not too fond of cold weather. The older you get, the more your bones hurt and ache. Okay, I'm going to cut this little piece right here off and do the same thing and glue it down. And try really hard not to get burned. I know, I love my tea. I'm gonna have to throw it out and get me another one. Oh yeah, spring and summer. I like late spring and early summer. I don't like it to be hot, hot, hot. But we are working hard getting stuff packed up out of the shop and hopefully have everything done. Oh, I am so sorry. Who said they just lost their brother? Oh, Yvonne, I'm so sorry. I tell you what, it's not easy losing a brother, that's for sure. You know, I'm going to take the music off of the video I made for my brother's funeral because I don't want it to get flagged. But I'm probably going to put it on my personal page. I noticed every picture from us growing up, I always had my arm around them. Me being the oldest, I was usually always in the middle. But then as we got older, Philip was taller and he was always in the middle and he always would have his arm around us. Okay, make sure I get all this little glue blobs off. Tell you what, it's not easy. You know, I thought it was hard, and it was hard losing my parents, but it was a lot harder losing a sibling. A lot of the days I'm okay, but there's just some days when you're home by yourself and it's quiet, it's just more than you can bear. Okay. I am going to use this big rope here I got from Walmart. And it is really thick, for lack of better words. Oh yeah, Diana. I've had 3 shoulder surgeries, 2 elbow. And let me tell you, the cold weather sure makes them hurt. Okay. I got some glued and I'm going to try to make this end stick together. Hi, Linda Blackwood and Eva. Oh yeah, you just hurt all over. Oh wow, but I missed a bunch of comments there. We could craft together. Oh yeah. You just need to move to Oklahoma, Michelle. Froze, then we get booted and can't open back up. I'm so sorry. Tina, so far I don't think it's froze on my end. Yeah, that's right. When you lose both of your parents and you got your siblings left. You know, I don't know, my mom was an only child and I remember her being very sad when my grandmother passed away and how alone she felt, and I didn't understand it until I lost both parents. And it's different. But then when you lose a sibling, you're more connected, I think, to your siblings. Hey, Jim Jones. Oh, that's Jill Jones. I know a Jim Jones. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. Oh, no, it's not, Laurie. Okay, this is coming apart, so I have to stick some more in there because I don't want it to come undone at the bottom. Now I'm just wrapping around this big, thick jute. And it's big, thick. It looks like each strand has about 6 thinner pieces in it. Oh, goodness. I tell you what, having the elbows surgery and the shoulders can really take its toll on you. Oh, I am so sorry, Carol. I couldn't imagine. I was telling my sister, I think the worst thing after losing a brother would be losing a child. That would be the ultimate. My oldest brother died when he was 2 days old from SIDS, and he is 4 years older than I am, and I just don't know how my mom made it through it. Greenwood, Louisiana. Did you guys get moved, Michelle? And that was hot. Now, anytime you start wrapping something, you're going to have it where it gets a little off kilter because you're going down. We're going to make a cute little wooden rope basket. Hey, Brittany. Oh, thank you, Pam. I always laughed growing up because my sister and brother are the ones always argued, and I was always the referee. Now I'm doing this upside down because it's easier to push it up. And I'm just making sure I push this right up to the next level. And having this big, thick rope, it's not going to take a whole lot off of your roll of rope. I think this whole roll I've used, oh gosh, I don't know how many times. It was like $18, but I've used a lot of it. Okay, Michelle. Lost my sister 14 years ago and still miss her dearly. Oh, Deb, I know you do. It doesn't seem like it's been 14 years since Shelly passed. Okay, coming around my edge here. I think the other ones we got was pink. And I went ahead and took this yellow one because I thought I could hide more sins of the color than I could with the pink. Forget that you are Lisa Philpott Brown. You're never going to let me forget that you are Lisa. I don't know what you're talking about, Michelle. 5 of their 10 children. I can't even imagine that. Oh, that is sad. Here in a minute, I'll flip this up and we'll start going the other direction. Let me get, I got all my glue hairs here. There, you can see what we've got so far. And it does take quite a bit of glue. And I kind of went down just a little bit so you really wouldn't see that edge once we have it setting up. Oh, thank you, Diana. I will always remember the bug boogers that Philip and I made when we I can't tell. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, we always have good memories, that's for sure. I don't know why this jute has, well, I just put another piece of my tea glass. Well, I wasn't gonna drink it anyway, but still. This is going pretty fast. A lot faster with this big stuff than the small stuff. Susan Asbel that's on here is our cousin. Our mom and dad were brother and sister, and her mom was born on my dad's 4th birthday, I believe. They share the same birthday, or birth date. Along with their older sister, there was 3 of the 10 kids had the same birth date. One of the oldest ones and the last 2. Shorty's getting mean. Very true. Babbled us. Oh, babied us. Yeah, I did baby you guys. That's what happens when you're the oldest. Whoop. I got a knot here. Look at all of these glue strings. Okay, let me untangle myself here. I don't know where that little string came from. I wish you guys could see this knot I've got in this rope. There we go. Okay. This is gonna really be cute. And throw some flowers in it. She's a typical middle child. Yes, you do, Michelle. Oh, I'm sorry, Deb. I don't think I've been freezing up. But I can tell you, this tin's getting hot inside. Hey, Lisa. Froze again. Guess my... I'm sorry, Deb. Oh, I need another glue stick. Looks like this is going to be a 2 glue stick project. I'm making sure I don't see any of that yellow bucket. You could get any kind of a bucket and wrap rope around it. It doesn't have to be one from Dollar Tree. You could find one in a junk pile. Or even if you had a those great big cans like where coffee come in it, those would make cute little buckets. Okay, let's see here. I've got tangled up. I should have started from the other end. It's not as tangled. And I don't whack very much. Somehow I have a little thin string in here messing things up. But this is easier to untangle than the thin stuff. Okay, just about done here. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let me get my handle up. This handle's gonna be a little bit tricky. Let's see, that's, yeah, Diana, I got this from Walmart. And it was a pretty good little bundle for like $17. No, Michelle, I don't. I have been the oldest living child. Okay, there you go, I got that string out. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this handle. Hopefully it'll just cooperate with us and we won't have to piece something together. I meant to bring home some of the green foam and I walked right off and forgot it. My glue gun stand up there. Let's see if I can squeeze that underneath there. And we're getting ready to come over to the other side of the handle. We got about one more round. Let me get all my glue out of the way. And I don't want to cut it off, but let me see if I can get enough through it to come around. Okay. Let me show you what I'm doing there. I'm just coming up, over, and around. So let me get some hot glue in on this side and some on this side. I'm gonna hold it down. Hey, Becky. Oh, thank you, Carol. I'm late. Where is Jeff? He is laying down, Carol. He is not feeling too good. He's really wore out from driving. We drove from our house to Oklahoma City is a good 3.5 hour drive. And even though we went up the night before and spent the night, just driving home the next day was just too much for him. And he just hasn't bounced back just yet. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And here we're going to start coming up and making our row a little bit taller. Then we'll kind of unwind this just a little bit to make it a little bit fatter, because we're going to cover that edge right there. We're going to go up and above that edge and make this bucket just a little bit taller. And that was hot. Hey, Tracy. Oh, thank you, Carol. I'll let him know. Boy, that's the truth, Donna. Okay. When this glue dries, I'll come in and I'll peel all of that off. But we just want to come up above that line right there and cover this top edge. Oh, thank you, Barb. Thank you, Valerie. Hey, Susan, Hazel. And I came inside this one. So let me get some right here. We're gonna come inside. Let me see how much I'm gonna need. Let me just cut it off, it'd be easier. And hopefully I cut enough of that. Let me get it twisted the right way. There we go. You know, we could make this 2 rows higher if we wanted to. We don't have to, but you could make it higher if you wanted to. Y'all remember covering brown bags with woven paper? Yep, I do. Hey, Kathy. Okay, we're just about done. Let's see here. Just a little bit right there. Let me get a short stick here. Okay, let me kind of glue the ends here a little bit so they'll stick down. I need a popsicle stick. Hey, Robin. Okay. Okay. And there we turned a metal bucket. And I'm gonna have to work with that just a little bit to hold that down. There we go. Just a metal bucket into a cute little woven basket. Now, if you have any places, like I see a little place right here, I'm probably gonna take just a piece of smaller, because I can see a gap right here just a little bit. And I'm just gonna wedge in just a piece of the smaller to hide that bucket, and you're not even gonna notice it. I probably notice it more than anybody else. What is it? We're our own worst critic. Okay, there we got a little bucket. Now, I didn't bring a foam thing from those little foam boards, but I do have just some flowers. And I'm just gonna bend them up and we're just gonna stick them in here. You can put some lilacs. And I bought this for $1 from Walmart, looks like. Take the tag off. We're just going to stick in some greenery. And I'm just going to let it wind around this a little bit. Like that. And let's see what else we have. We got another little, I guess I paid $1 for these. They must have been on clearance at Walmart. These are some other little purple flowers. We're just gonna stick that down in there. Tomorrow I'll get a little piece of foam to stick these in. I wasn't even thinking today when I came home. Let's see what else we got. We got a little bit of yellow. Stick that in there. I got another little piece of yellow. Let's see. Let's stick these down in here. just some yellow. And there, we just made us a cute little basket. And I can stick this up a little higher so you can see some of this greenery right here back behind it. See if I have any other greenery sitting here. I'm gonna have to go replenish my spring flowers. But anyway, just a cute little basket with some spring flowers in it. Oh, thank you, Judy. Thank you, Robin. You know, it didn't take well, yeah, it took a little time because we're sitting here chatting, but I mean, it's just a cute little basket all the way around. You wouldn't even known that it was a orange metal basket. Do you have ideas in your head before you start? Yeah, sometimes I go on the fly the seat of my pants, Donna, but sometimes I do have some ideas. Thank you, Debbie. But anyway, last night, Jeff and I forgot, as soon as I clicked finish, I went, oh my gosh, we forgot to write down names. So, we're going to start right now putting in names for our February bucket. Let me get a piece of paper here. Okay. So, let me see if I can do it from Jeff's phone. And I'm going to just scroll a name, and we're going to pick 4 names. And I got Carolina, Carolina, Iracheta is one of them. Thank you, Debbie. Whoops. And everybody that sprinkled, I'll go back and check, and we'll put those names in as well. Thank you, Stacy. Nancy Chapman. Okay, I had glue on my finger there. Thank you, Patricia. I got glue that keeps stopping my finger up. Jan, Rittweger. And your names will go, one more and these names will go in the bucket. And Debbie Ashley. There you go. So every night that we're on, we're going to draw 2 names to put in the bucket. And then we will pick, since we're kind of at the end of the month, we're going to wait till the middle of February, and then we'll pick a name there, and then start back on our regular schedule in March. Thank you. And somebody asked where I got the bucket. I got the bucket from Hobby Lobby last year. They were marked $6.99, and they were 90% off in their spring line, and I got it for 69 cents. Hey, Mary. Thank you. Anyway, but here is just a cute little jute bucket. Yes, Lisa, it will be on replay. Hey, James. As soon as this video is over, I will share it, and it'll be on replay. But anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow evening at 8:30. And we'll come up with something else. And I am excited about getting back and doing these videos. Believe me, this is the one way I can work through my grief, is just crafting. I will tell Jeff for sure. Anyway, you guys have a great evening. Bye-bye.